Hi Stampers! Welcome back for project number 5. It's this cute little snowman tag. So just a reminder, here is the stamp set we're using called Sparkly Seasons. Here are the pieces you should receive in your kit. You should have a rhinestone, a piece of lace, some of the baker's twine with the gold in it. You'll have a circle, very vanilla. You'll have a scallop of early espresso. You'll have some designer series paper that's been corner rounded for you. You'll have a mossy meadow circle and then a deco label crumb cake piece. So we're going to start off with stamping our snowman onto the very vanilla circle. Get that all inked up really well. And this is the black archival ink. Okay, so we'll just stamp him on there. Okay, not as quite a fine line as the ballerina, but still you don't want to rock it. Peel that off. Okay, you want to let it dry just a tidbit. That way we don't smear that ink. And then we're going to start with our blender pens and coloring. Again, you can use markers if you'd like to do that. And we're going to alternate red and green. But first I'm going to go ahead and grab a little pumpkin pie. Color his nose, that little carrot. Okay, so get that one out of the way. All right, so now we're going to start with the green. And that's the mossy meadow. Okay, so that's this little middle piece. But you know, you can color it whatever you want to. It's just that these colors will match your cardstock and paper. Okay, so then we're going to go to a scarf. We're going to start with this little square here. We're going to go to this one. Grab a little more ink. Okay, and like I said, you can also use markers. Okay, so you can go ahead and keep filling that in like we have in the photo and of your PDF. You can zoom in on the video as well. I'll show you at the end. So now I'm going to just put some real red. Okay, and that's going to go on his hat, alternating with the mossy meadow, and then also on his scarf. Okay. Now here's the final project, and this is done with blender pens, but here's also the project with the markers. So you can see the difference in the two. Again, this one's got a little bit of shading in it, and this one's a little bit more solid color. This version, I'm going to go ahead and use the markered snowman, and we're going to add the rhinestone. Again, you can use paper piercer or your scissors to get that rhinestone stuck on there. So let's start with the base. We are going to adhere the mossy meadow to the die cut piece. Okay, and that's just going to be centered. You kind of eyeball from the sides. Okay, then we're going to layer the designer series paper on top of that. Now the corner rounders we used was from the envelope punch board. But if you've got Project Life or maybe even the triple corner punch from the holiday catalog, you could use that and kind of dress that up a little bit. And then we're going to adhere our snowman. And I probably should have put his rhinestone on after. But that's okay. He'll still stick. Okay, so now we need to adhere that with dimensionals to the tag. And depending, you know, how crazy you are, how well you want that stuck to this, you can add, go crazy. Add 4, 5, 6, however many dimensionals you want to add. Okay, I'm adding 4 this time. Sometimes I add 2, sometimes 4. Just doesn't matter, you know, just however I feel. Okay, so we're almost done. We gotta make a tag. Okay, so you will need to have your 1/8 inch punch, and you're going to kind of eyeball that here at the top. Okay, if you can kind of see where I've got that. Right? And then we're going to thread our lace through there. Maybe. Yeah, there it goes. Alrighty. Now, if you wanted to, you could make this longer. You can make this piece longer. You can either attach it or tie it to a bag or anything with some other ribbon, or you could replace the lace ribbon, and or you could add to it. Whatever you feel like. Make it your tag. Okay, so we're just going to tie this baker's twine in a knot and then snip those ends. You have your completed tag. Thank you for joining us for project number 5 of October 2015 online class.